Welcome to your midweek weather forecast, where it's a foggy start of the day over the northeastern interior as well as along the west coast. We're expecting a warm to hot day across South Africa with the possibility of isolated thundershowers over the northeastern and eastern parts. We're expecting partly cloudy and dry weather though as we head further west as well as over the southern part of South Africa. And then on Wednesday night a cold front moves in, and with that we're expecting the possibility of light rain mainly for the Cape Peninsula, and that's mainly in the second part of the day. Here's our rainfall probability map with the possibility of drizzle along the northeastern escarpment. Isolated thundershowers are expected in a band from the northwest all the way through to the coast, and here's the possibility of light rain due to that cold front over the southwestern part of the country. Maximum temperatures peak in the low and middle 30s for the northwest on Wednesday afternoon, 32 degrees for Pretoria, around 30 for Johannesburg, and Bombela topping 33 degrees. Vryheid and Bloemfontein both at 32, 34 for Pietermaritzburg with a hot day in store, 28 for Grahamstown with the rest of the highs in the low 30s. Maximum temperatures peak in the upper 20s along the eastern Cape coastline with a strong southwesterly wind in the afternoon. We're expecting more of a fresh north-northeasterly wind for East London in the morning. You'll see a hot day for Richards Bay at 35 degrees with a 35 km/h northeasterly wind, and along the east coast we're expecting a 2-metre easterly swell at 13 seconds. 33 degrees is your maximum for Graaff-Reinet and Oudtshoorn, with the rest of those highs at around 30 degrees. We're expecting a fresh northwesterly wind for Muizenberg ahead of the cold front and a maximum of 23 degrees, with more of a westerly component to that wind as we head towards Cape Agulhas, a moderate southerly wind for Mossel Bay and Plettenberg Bay, and a southwesterly wind for Jeffreys Bay. Along the south coast we're expecting a 2-metre southeasterly swell with a long wave period, especially in the afternoon, and that's at around 20 seconds. We head into the mid-30s for Appington, Prieska and Kimberley, but mid-20s for Sutherland and Springbok. We keep in the mid-20s as we head towards the west coast with a fresh northwesterly wind for Table Bay and more of a westerly wind for Langebaan, and a south-southwesterly wind for Alexander Bay with a 1.5-metre southwesterly swell with a long wave period in the afternoon, and that's also at around 20 seconds. On Thursday we're forecasting rain for George at 24 degrees with warmer weather expected in the west. Thundershowers are forecast mainly over the northeastern and eastern part of South Africa with a sizzling hot day for Appington at 36. That's all from the Weather Centre for now. Have a lovely Wednesday.